Speed. Real speed. Ramming speed. Raw, naked speed. Speed is speeding. Speed and power. Loads of power. Yes! Feel the power of that!
The E50M might just be the strongest tier 10 medium. Now, not in the figurative sense of it being the strongest out of the other tier 10 mediums, but the strongest in its actual armor profile. The upper plate, the side armor, and even the turret are incredibly well armored. And because of that, even if you're fighting tier 10 heavies, you can quite easily get a couple bounces here and there. You can't really say that for a lot of other tier 10 mediums unless you're using their advantages like haul down capabilities. The only other medium that I would say is even comparable is a vehicle like the WZ-121 because it's got a pretty strong hull, but still nothing close to the E50M. Now, not only does this tank have great armor, but it's fast. It goes 60 kilometers per hour forward with a power-to-weight ratio of 21.2. Its reverse speed is 20, and because of that, this is now one of the fastest medium tanks in the game, which is crazy, judging that it weighs in at 62 tons. It's also amazing at ramming due to its great speed and as well ridiculous weight it has carried with it. Finally, you take a look at the gun and you might think, well, it's got mobility, it's got armor, even 8 degrees of gun depression, its gun might be bad, right? Well, no, it's got 3,100 damage per minute with 0.272 dispersion, the same as a Leopard 1. It's got 3 seconds of aiming time and some ridiculous amounts of pen of 330 on the heat, which is the highest pen you'll find for a tier 10 medium. There is really no downside to the E50M apart from its large stature, which means that it's much easier to track and penetrate if you have its sides exposed. But if I'm going to be completely honest, I would definitely say the E50M is a jack of all trades, but even better than a lot of other mediums because of the fact that you have the mobility plus ramming capabilities. It's just a crazy tank. So what does the enemy team have? They have a T100 LT and a T54 when it comes to mediums. We have 2 tier 10 mediums, so yeah, they're already at a major disadvantage, and it's not even their fault, it's just wargaming, sucking. But we do have some heavies to fight. We got an E100, we got an AMX 50B. They got a lot of strong tanks, so I guess we're going to find out exactly what we're going to do here. Let's aim it on that 54. Nice tap into the side. We do have 350 damage per shot, which is nice. It's pretty beefy, so we can get some easy shells, and we can shoot across the map quite comfortably. So there's one shell into the enemy M6 Yo. Ooh, we did get penned by that shot, though, and that's a Yag aiming at me. Let's back up before we lose all of our health to a Jagdpanzer E100. Alright, well, the Shag is exposing its armor to me, but we're not able to hit it right now. I mean, that guy can do that, but he's not really supporting his team, which is fine with me, because I'm just going to sit here, we're going to aim it on his weak spot, and we're going to miss it, unfortunate. Reloading again, we still got that Jagdpanzer off to the side, aiming, and come on, show me your armor. Turn, and yes, there you go. Nice tap for 351 into the Jagdpanzer. We also got a couple other tanks over here. Oh, wow, their whole team is actually over here. Okay, I'm going to back up. That looks like death, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of death. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't want to die just yet, so I'm just going to stay back here and continue farming their team as much as I can. So there's the AMX 50B. Let's get another shell into him for another 304 damage. It's actually a pretty good player, too, an LVG player. Our T100 LT basically sacrificed his entire hit point pool there. Not sure why, but yeah, not the greatest of moves. Our team is just dying. Yeah, our team's just gonna lose this. Let's aim it on this T100 LT. Nice tap once. Let's reload again. Maybe we can get another tap in. Come on. No, we're not gonna be able to tap him twice. But we do have the Yo off to the side. Maybe we can hit him in the hull. Nice shell. I mean, we're definitely not going to win this battle. Tried my best, but can't always win with a bad team, can you? But what I can do is maybe finish off this T100 LT, if he's still over here. Come on. Hello there, friend. How are you doing? You see, I might not have penned you with my shell, but, yeah, you're still gonna die. Now, it is a 3 versus 6, and with that, their team still has a lot of hit points left, which is not great for me, especially with, like, the M6 Yo over here, who's probably just gonna tap me twice and take off a big chunk of my HP, which you can see he did. This Yo has honestly been trying to shoot me a big chunk of the game, it seems to me, but not much I can do about that. We're gonna try and angle from this mill. There you go. We got one bounce. Let's give him a bit of a face hug. That should give us another chance to get a bounce here. Let's back up, get another pen onto him. I mean, we didn't do bad at all this game. We did a pretty solid job, if I'm going to be completely honest. 4,500 damage, pretty good. E50M, very strong tank. And even though we're going to lose this battle, it is definitely not the E50M's fault. It's, yeah, just not great from the team. Alright, well, goodbye FE2 and 5B183. Never mind. I guess that guy didn't have shells. I was like, is the 50p gonna shoot him? Either way, first battle, not bad at all. We probably did around 5,000 damage with the RAM added on from that T100 LT. So let us take a look. Come on, show me the results. 4,800 damage dealt, and we were even able to block 850. Nothing crazy on the blocking this game, but unfortunately there really wasn't much to block. Our team just kind of fell apart on heavy side, it seemed like. Here we are in our second battle. What do we have up against us? We got a 62A, an E50M, and that's all they have for mobility. Okay, not bad at all. They do have two 183s, though, which means I will have to be a little careful about that, but so do we have two 183s. I really just wish you didn't have to fight 183s, put them in a separate matchmaker. So we got a grill as well, and we get a Yag. All right, well, I guess we'll see how that turns out. Apart from that, they've got an E100 and a 60 TP. What a weird lineup. All right, well, I'm going to go back here. There's the 183 spotted already, and there's an easy shell in. I don't know why the 183 is driving into that position. It's basically a suicide to go that far up, but oh well. We got the 62A off to the side, who I was able to bounce, thankfully. And my team, oh boy, look at that. My OP heavy sitting in the back. Wow, so happy. Why do I always get these teammates? All right, well, thankfully the 183 is already dead. As we went over, yeah, 183 driving up there was basically suicide. So we're just going to kind of patiently wait here. I don't know where the rest of the enemy team is yet. They still have another tank that could, in theory, one-shot me. So let's get a nice shell into that E50M and back into cover. I was spotted, which was probably from the grill I would take a guess at. There's the 62A off to the side, who we're going to get a... Ooh, I was going to say a pen on, but it missed just by a teeny bit, and I think bounced off his upper plate. Alright, well that's fine, because this time we're going to miss again. Yeah, look at this skill. Alright, our E100 still camping in the back, which shows a true wonderful skill level there. Let's get one tracking shell into the enemy 183, and then what we're going to do is called the Ram. There you go, and yeah, the 183 basically just wasted his entire damage on me. Only did 400, and we were able to get a nice slap into him once. Then we're just going to back up. We're going to get one more tap into his tank, keep that E50N from pushing on me, and yeah, I don't know what is going on in these games anymore. Like, what is this? Anyways, good news is that we're gonna win, and we should be able to deal a little bit of damage, right? Let's get one more shell into that E50M, finish him off, which means we're up to 2,700 damage, plus the RAM, which means we're actually probably at around 3,000 now. Not bad at all. Alright, this game started off weird, and it's going to end weird as well. Now here's the crazy fact about the E50M. I'm actually faster than the 62A, so I can catch this guy. I go 60 and the 62A goes 50, so yeah, not bad at all. We're just going to use the speed and power this tank has. Let's get another slap into the back of that 62A. Keep on chasing him. You can't run forever, and that's definitely going to be the case for this game. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted right there. The tracking shell, which means now we can ram the 62A for 440. Finishing him off. Not bad at all. Alright, all that's left is the enemy 60 TP. We get one tap right into his tank. We're up to 4,000 now. And let's keep on going. We should be able to get another tap. Oh, yep, there you go. Nice tap. Let's give him a bit of a love tap as well. 214, outramming a heavy. Not bad again. Let's get a slap right onto his little boob thingy. And there we go. That was a pretty good battle. Started off really weird. And that 183 maneuver, both of those 183s played like absolute monkeys, but I guess that's what happens when 183 players play the 183. We're able to deal 5,643 damage, a very hefty amount, and that's just what the E50M can do. This is definitely one of the most competent tier 10 mediums. I mean, we even got a mastery that game, but it's just the fact that you can do everything in this tank. I'm competent in this vehicle, like you saw me ram that 183. I knew that if I were to back up, I could get shot by the grill. And I have a much better chance of the 183 just messing up his hesh, because he's probably not great, than the other way around. Yeah, 45%, oof. But that's usually how it is that 183 players think that they can get away with things for some reason. So, yep, we were able to body him, deal with E50M, thankfully with help of my E100 that sat at the back and did 2,400. This is one thing I always say, is that I'd rather have a player that camps in the back in a heavy than front lines and dies, because at least the player that camps at the back can do something in the end of the game, where the player that dies in the beginning doesn't really do anything. But hopefully you all enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye!